Hi everybody, welcome back. Today I've got a gorgeous pair of ballerina shoes to show you. These are 0 to 3 months and I've done with different coloured sole and different top, and I've added this little chain stitch across the top, finished with the matching bow. Now it's entirely up to you what you do. You can make the entire shoe in one colour, not even have that stitch, or remove the bow, put a flower on. So it's entirely up to you, but I will show you how to do the base of the shoe and the top part. And if you want to make exactly the same as this, then you can follow this tutorial all the way through. So 0 to 3 months, and yeah, let's begin. So I'm going to use bulky yarn. Bulky in the States, chunky here in the UK, just standard chunky, and I'm using the Bellissimo range. I have actually lost the the label again. You'll be quite surprised how many cupboards and cupboards of yarn I have, but yeah, so I'm going to use these two. It's a lovely pink and a kind of beige for the bottom. So let's begin. For this tutorial you will need a 3.5mm crochet hook. If you've got a yarn needle or darn needle as some call it, with a bigger hole, because we're using the chunky yarn, and obviously scissors. These are my jumbo scissors. I'm actually quite upset because I can't find my little gold ones. I'm sure they'll turn up somewhere. So let's begin. So to do the sole you need to do a slip knot, okay, and chain 10. Into the third chain you want to place 2 half double crochets. So yarn over 1, 2 and 3. You never count the one on the loop. 1, 2, 3, go into there and do 2 half double crochets, followed by 5 half double crochets. Now if you don't know how to do half double crochets or double crochets, I do have a separate video listed right in the beginning when I first started my channel for all the basic stitches, so go ahead and practice those and come back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that right? Oh dear, I do apologise. It's chain 9, it's not chain 8, 10. Where did I get that from? 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll catch up with you. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. You can stop me here if you need to unravel and come back. I do apologise, this has never happened before. Okay, so when you get to this stage, yarn over and 2 half double crochets into the third chain, then 5 across the chain, 5 half double crochets, 1 in each stitch, and then you should be left with 1, not 2 as previously just shown you. Do apologise. And then place 6 into the last chain here, so we can turn our work around. Okay, work along the opposite side and do 5 half double crochets. And then in the very last chain, which is this chain here, but I go here, so 3 half double crochets into there. Okay, then remember we did our first half double crochet here and the second one's here, but we're using that turning chain, but we skipped 2 chains, so put your hook into the top of that second chain there. Chain 1, next round, go into the very same stitch and do 2 half double crochets. There's always a little one after, so don't miss that. And then you want to do 2 in the next and 2 in the next, so that's 3 lots, 2, 2 and 2. 5 half double crochets across, and 2 into the next 6 stitches. Okay, so we did 2, 2 and 2, and then 5 1/2 double crochets, and now we are turning back round. So 2 into that one, 2 into that one, and 2 into that one, and we need to do 3 more of those. Five half double crochets, and then you should have 3 stitches remaining where you will do 2 into each one. Okay, there's your sole. You can see I have a little bit of strand left. So, a bit tricky. What you want to do now is go into the first half double crochet, which is here, and you can leave that now. Now you need to get your, if you are changing colours, if not, then just slip stitch into that and then carry on as normal, but I'm changing the top. So grab your next yarn, pull it through there, and then pull it through there as well. Okay, normally I would say cut your yarn, but my yarn's already short, the cream. Just tying up there. You don't need to do any more because it's bulky yarn and we're going to work it through. So chain 1 and into the same stitch that you come out from. It's a very small stitch because we've just tied a knot. I don't know whether you can see it right there, that first one there. I'm going to zoom in. It might be a bit snug, but go in and do a half double crochet. Half double crochet all the way around. I'm going to work my yarns in into the back loops only. So there's both. That's your front, that's your back. So if you look at the beats, the back loops here. Okay. Go ahead and, like I said, if you want to tie in your yarns later, you can do that, or you can just work them across. I'll drop them now. Nearly there. I think it's either 32 or 34. I should know this. I'm doing this pattern from memory. I should write things down really, to be honest, but I'll just double check with you when we get to the end. That'll be your last one there. So just before we tie up, let me just double check. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30 and 34. That's right. Okay, so 34 half double crochets, and then you want to slip stitch into the first half double crochet here. Now I'll just cut these extras. Okay, so as you can see, I'm here. I want to be in the middle, so just slip stitch across. Okay, chain 1, half double crochet into the same stitch you came out from, and do 9 half double crochets. So that's 1, 2, 3, and go ahead and do 9. Okay, then you want to do 8 sets of a stitch called 2 double crochets together. So to do this, you need to yarn over, go into the next stitch, pull up a loop, pull through 2, yarn over, go into the next stitch, pull through 2, and then you'll have 3 loops and you pull through all 3. I'll show you one more time. go in, pull up a loop, pull through 2, go into the next one, pull up a loop and pull through 2, 3 loops, pull through all 3. So that is 2 and 2, so that's 2 sets. We want 8 in total, go ahead and do another 6. Okay, back to your half double crochets from the next stitch, and it should be 9. Your 9th one might look a bit funny, that's because we slip stitch across, but it is there, just use that bit there. Slip stitch into the first half double crochet. Okay, now we're forming the toe part. There's one more row, and that is it. Chain 1, half double crochet into the same stitch, and do 9 in total. I do apologise if you heard that rumble. Okay, once you have 9, you want to do 4 sets of 2 double crochets together. So that's 1, 2, 3 and 4, and then 9 half double crochets in the 9 remaining stitches. Last one here, 9, and slip stitch into the first half double crochet, chain 1 and cut your yarn. You want to now grab your needle and then just work down. It might be a bit tricky because these needles with the bigger holes tend to be a little bit, well, mine is a bit more blunt at the top than it. I like them quite sharp, but it's fine, it does the job. Okay, just a couple of times. Okay, snip off your work. Okay, what we want to do now is, if you want to do this part, I do, because I think it looks really cute, is grab your alternate, the colour of your sole, if you've chosen a different colour. If you haven't chosen a different colour, and you've done the entire shoe in one, the sole, the top and here, don't cut off your yarn here. You can slip straight into your slip stitches for the top in the same colour as the shoe. I'm only cutting yarns because I'm changing colours. Okay, so go into there, grab your hook, pull the yarn there, leave that one, you really need about that much to sew in after, and then go directly into the next one and slip stitch. Give that a little tug. So go into the next one, pull the loop through there and pull the loop through there. Remember not to pull your work at this stage. Keep a nice gentle hand, not too loose and not too tight. If you're a person that can just go from there to there, then go ahead. If you want to take it in stages like me, which is this bit and then that bit. So working every stitch all the way around, and give this nice little trimming to the top, which should match the bow. But again, you experiment. You might like the shoe and think, actually, you know what, I don't like the bow, I want a flower. Completely fine. Remember, there's a bit of a knot here, so what you want to do is when you get to here, just cut off your yarn. Okay, and pull the yarn through. I'll show you how to finish this off in a neat way. Grab your needle, and you want to go into under both loops there. Okay, bring your work around, give it a bit of a tug, and then go back into the one that you did before. See? You can't see where the join is. And on the inside, leave that one on the needle because I need to yarn in. Just make one little knot. You don't need to make a double knot because it's chunky yarn and you don't want a big knot on the back of the shoe. And then what I tend to do is, because the majority of the shoe is pink, I just use the needle just to go in and out. Try not to go through the front way because you don't want it to show on your chain at the back. Just follow the line. And that's all you need really. It's not going to come undone. And then the other one will just go the opposite way. Any way you see fit. Okay, cut off your bits. Did I do the other one? Yes, I did. Okay, now if you want to make the bow, then this is how you do it. Grab your needle, your same hook, do a magic circle. I'll show you how to do that. Hold your yarn, pull that to the back, put your hook through, and then pull up a loop, pinch your work there and just let go of everything. Keep the little one here and use the long one for. So you want to chain 3. Okay, once you've done that, you want to double crochet 3. Okay, once you've done the double crochet 3, chain 3, back in the loop and slip stitch. Chain 3 again, and 3 double crochets, 1, 2 and 3, chain 3, back in the loop and slip stitch, chain 1, and cut off a bit of extra yarn because we're going to wrap this around the bow. Pull your work through there, give this one a little bit of a tug, not completely. Use your hook to bring that back to the back end. Give your magic circle a good tug. This is how I do them, but you can do your bows. If you know how to make bows, then go ahead and do the ones that you want. I like to tell people where they can adjust and change things up for themselves. I think that's the best thing about crochet. Not everything's set in stone. These are my patterns. You may like half of the things that I do and you want to add your own bits, and that's absolutely perfect. So the centerpiece here, we had 4 sets of 2 double crochets together. You want to sort of place yourself in the middle there. So I do it this way. I pull the yarn here first and it gives me a good line. And don't go over, just let it sit parallel. Okay, and then put your hook through there. You don't want to come out there. You want to just come into the work here. Anywhere will do. The first one is just to see that we are actually putting it where it should be. Okay, I usually do 4 wraps. That's 1, 2. I like doing it this way because I can see where I want to place my 3. And I think one more will be this side. Okay, and then once you've got your 4th strand down here, just go to the back. Okay, don't pull it anywhere else, and gently grab your work and kind of like half turn it over. And you just want to make 1 knot here. You don't want to make knots and knots and knots because they're going to hurt the top of the babies too. So make your 1 knot like this as best as you can, and then just go into the work. Try and stick with the pink because you don't want the bow to stick to the shoe. You want it a little bit 3D-ish. No method, just a couple of times to hide the yarn. A couple of times means 3 or 4 in my time. Should really say 3 or 4 times. So, and here we are. Absolutely gorge. Let's grab one of these to pop them in. So if you want to make the size up, use a bigger hook. Now, if you're a person that's not too keen on ballerinas because you always think they're going to fall off the baby's foot, they shouldn't do. I made quite a few of these in my time. But again, improvise, make a little attach, and then make a little cord. Like I've got a pair of booties that look very similar to this, but with a tie. Yeah, and here we are. These are your baby booties, 0 to 3 months. Hope you've liked this tutorial. Please do subscribe to my channel, like and share all the videos to friends and family. Thank you for all your support out there. I'm absolutely thrilled that I can see everybody subscribing and watching my videos and tutorials. If there's anything else that you want me to make, I do have a bit of a fetish for baby shoes. I was actually planning one here. I'll just show you before you go, which was the shoes that I made the other day in the mustard, but with the, I'll just quickly show you, because if you like them, then I can send me a message and I'll make them. They're really cute as well. It was part of the ribbed cuff bootie in the mustard that's on my thing, and halfway through while I was making the video I said, oh, this could look nice in a ballerina, so I kind of zhuzhed up the pattern a little bit different. I put the extra on the back and then I put this cord to tie, but I just like the way that this sat at the top of the shoe. So, but anyway, I made this and I thought, not too sure. If you'd like me to show you how to make this one, do message me. But for today, we are in love with the ballerina shoes. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.